How are you this morning?
I am very well. How about yourself?
I didn't bring in my Minnesota calendar.
No?
You're Carter.
I'm Carter.
Martin.
Carter Martin. Two first names, two last names.
Executive Director of Paradise Center for the Arts.
That is correct.
I remember that off the top of my bald head, Carter.
Yeah, that's very good.
Yeah, that is very good. So you got a special event coming up this weekend.
We do. We do.
Wow.
Yep. We added something to the calendar very late, but we are very happy to say that we're going to have Tonic Solfa in the theater this coming Saturday, July 11th at 7:30 p.m.
Can't beat that.
Can't beat it with a stick. No.
They are Emmy award-winning. They've won more than one Emmy, right?
I believe they have. They have a PBS special that won an Emmy, and they are a fantastic a cappella. They used to be a quartet. They're a trio now.
Yes.
One of the members has departed. No, not that way. No. He's gone on to bigger and better things, as far as I'm aware.
You should have seen my charades here.
Yeah. No. So they're a trio, and they occasionally bring along a special guest to fill them out to a quartet. And they've reworked some of their arrangements for 3 voices instead of 4. So we're looking forward to having them.
And they've really become synonymous with Christmas. They've done some Christmas specials.
Yeah.
That's world good.
Yeah, very much so. And
I think they do a tour of the Midwest too in Christmas.
Yeah. Yes,
shows.
they do. Yes, they do. So we won't be doing any Christmas this July unless they slip something in without telling me. But
well, they might do their. I think there's songs called Snow that won an Emmy.
Yeah. So, no, they are a good go-ahead a cappella, and they were doing a cappella really before it was the big thing it is today. They were formed in the 90s out of St. John's University, and
isn't that interesting though?
Yeah.
Think about this, how we've come full circle in music.
Yeah. Very true. Very true. They were ahead of their time, and now what they're doing, the rest of the world has caught up, and a cappella is all the rage, and you have these groups coming on the Sing Off and all those other reality competitions.
And they're one of the groups that started all this, as you mentioned.
Yeah.
Then they went nationwide.
Yep.
And I was just reading on their website, they were voted the National Association for Campus Activities Contemporary Artist of the Year. They've also been named the Campus Magazine's one of the top 5 must-see groups in America.
Yep.
And they're coming to Faribault.
So must see, folks. We still have plenty of good seats available. Grab your tickets up. Give us a call, 332-7372.
Now, I seem to recall they've been here before.
Yeah, they have been here. They were here last year, and darn near sold out, if in fact they didn't.
Well, they should have. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, let's put it that way. And we very much expect to have a very large crowd again this year.
There better be. Yeah, that's every day of the week you get an Emmy award-winning group in your town.
Yeah, that's true.
I was looking on their calendar. I think they're in Maple Grove before they come here.
Yeah, they've got a gig in Maple Grove Friday, and then they'll be with us here in Faribault on Saturday.
And you know what I like about this group, Carter?
What is that?
Their heads still fit in the door. They obviously know where they come from.
Yeah, I think that's very true. And so love a group that's easy to work with. And they came looking for us. They had emailed my operations director, who was filling in the gap in between Ryan and myself before I showed up, and she handed me this email and said, do you want to have them? I said, well, of course. I wouldn't think twice about it. It's a no-brainer. They're a wonderful group. They're a draw. So let's bring them.
And they're coming.
Yep, and they're coming.
This Saturday night.
This Saturday night, 7:30 p.m. Get your tickets. 507-332-7372.
And folks, when you hear the ticket prices, I mean, this is a group that's been, it's been on the same stage with Jay Leno, and they were on NBC's Today Show. I mean, they've been nationally acclaimed.
They've been nationally, they're nationally recognized. And
$17 for members and $22 for non-members.
$22 for non-members. Now, for you non-members, I will feel sorry for you if you want to pay that extra $5. But if you want to come in and sign up for a membership to the Paradise, we will gladly charge you the member price.
There you go.
On the night.
Jump on it.
Jump on it.
An entertainer's best friend is the Paradise Center for the Arts, right here in Faribault. And
yes, indeed.
The Executive Director, Carter Martin, is with us. It's been a month. on the job?
6 weeks. I think this is number 7. Not that I'm counting, but
How's that going so far?
I'm finding my feet. You know, there's lots to learn, and you know, lots to get a grip on. And I am working at putting the 2016 season together right now, and so we'll have a lot of good things on tap.
And I'm going to just take a wild guess here, because you come to us, refresh our memory, from...
Well, most recently from La Crosse, from Viterbo University, and before that Ohio, and before that Chicago.
So you had books and groups in those areas that we may not have seen before, that you liked, that you have a connection with.
Oh, possibly, yeah.
We might see some of that in the 2016 season.
You might see. You know, it's all dependent on, you know, who's coming through town,
right,
and what fits within our price range, and you know, there's a lot of factors. You know, it's a bit like playing Chinese checkers, filling in a schedule sometimes.
We have to get more members. Let's be honest about it. If we can get to that 1,000 members, which is what they've had as a goal for a couple of years here.
Yeah, and you know, that was something that my predecessor Ryan Heinrichs had started, the 1,000 member campaign, which went great guns out the gate, and then it kind of plateaued around 600. And you know, it happens. You know, you get to a certain point, and you need to find ways to re-energize the populace. And so we are looking to boost ourselves back up and get to that 1,000 member mark. So again,
and if we could get there, Carter, wouldn't you say that the big name groups will follow?
The big name groups may follow, some bigger names, and you know, the more support you have, what I say and what I'm going to start saying from this time forward, folks in Faribault, this is your art center. This, you know, we can call it the Paradise Center for the Arts, which is, you know, obviously a great name, but it's not my place. It's not the place of my staff. It's your community art center for art, entertainment, and whatever art does for you in particular, whether that's reviving your spirit, whether that's making you laugh, whether it's making you think. All that is here for you, the people of Faribault, and the people of the, you know, the outlying region in Rice County and Goodhue, and as far out as you can reach.
Just the other day, I posted something on Facebook, just out of the blue. I was thinking to myself, which is dangerous when I think of it. But I just, on a whim, just threw this out there.
Yeah.
What would the world be like without music?
What would it be like without music? Sure.
A world without music.
Yeah. Think about your 4th of July without the 1812 Overture, or a Sousa March, or whatever it is that you like to listen to. You know, I'm proud. No, I'm proud to be an American. You know, nothing like that. No tune. Be pretty barren. Be pretty barren.
You could say the same for the visual arts.
Sure, you could say the same thing. You know, no Mona Lisa. You know, no Andy Warhol. Think about that. You know, not a lot of stimulation out there.
No ceiling of the Sistine Chapel.
No ceiling of the Sistine Chapel. And you went to Italy and you
saw
that great art.
Oh,
yeah, you saw the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's stunning, I'll bet.
It is.
Yeah. So.
It was smaller.
Smaller than you think,
than
right?
I thought it was.
Yeah.
You know, you see a picture of it, you think it's massive, but it really is not.
Sure, sure.
But it is impressive.
Yeah.
To think that the guy laid on his back to do the whole thing.
And had paint dripping on him and all kinds of stuff like that. Yeah, in his eyes and on his clothing.
And he done it in an incredible fashion.
Yeah.
In terms of time. Didn't take him that
well,
long.
he had the Pope pushing him.
Well,
yeah.
There's a story there that I probably shouldn't go into.
Well, that's okay. But yeah, you know, a world without art is, you know, what is it? The earth without art is just, I think is the saying. If you take the spelling of earth and take the ART out of earth, you're left with EH. So.
It's pronounced.
What's that?
How'd you pronounce that?
Yeah. Yeah. You can pronounce it any way you want. That's just how I happen to put my spin on it. But yeah, that's what we're doing at the Paradise. We are providing an outlet for not just for artists, but for the people of the community to come and enjoy that product and to let it have an effect on your life. And so that's why I come back around to saying, become a member. Take an interest in your community arts center. We want you to feel like you have an investment in what we do. And of course, there are benefits to becoming a member. You know, that $5 off your ticket price is just one.
That's just one show.
That's
just for virtually every show.
Yeah, it's for virtually, you know, every show we do will get you a savings on your ticket.
So you go to let's say you go to a show a month.
Sure.
It's
12
$60
times
a
5,
year.
there's $60 off your ticket price a year. So it's easy on your wallet.
Yeah.
And you know, we charge a yearly fee, but if you have a problem with a lump sum, you know, you come and talk to me, and we'll see about making that a smaller monthly payment that might be easier on your bank account.
Do you have senior prices?
We have a senior price. The individual membership is $60. The senior price is $50. And then we have a family membership for $75, and that gets you advance notice on all of our family events. And we do a family series of 5 or 6 shows a year. And
does that family include extended family?
Sure, it's good for grandmas, grandpas, aunts and uncles. You know, it's you know, there's all kinds of ways we can work it. Now, we were doing the family series Fridays at 7 o'clock, and we were finding it maybe wasn't the best time for families to be coming out. It's the end of a long work week. You kind of want to go home and put your feet up. You don't want to, you know, get back in the car and bring the kids out someplace. So we're going to try that Saturdays at 2 o'clock during the coming season.
Matinee time.
Matinee time, yeah. And so we hope that that's going to be a little more palatable and a little more welcoming for our families to come and spend an afternoon with us at the Paradise on a Saturday in 2016.
Sounds like fun.
Yeah.
So when do you think that'll be completed, your schedule?
Well, I've got to have everything booked by September and get all my sponsorships in place, and then we will look to have the brochure out November 1 at the very latest. So keep an eye out.
You have a lot of work ahead of you.
I got a lot of work ahead of me. Yep.
Yes,
but it's fun.
That's why you took the job.
That's why I took the job, yeah.
Tonic Soulfa,
yeah.
Yes, the Emmy award-winning a cappella group will be in Faribault this Saturday night.
That is correct. Tonic Soulfa, they're a trio now, an a cappella trio. They have been a quartet, and they may be bringing a special guest. If they have, they haven't told me, but don't be surprised if somebody extra walks out on that stage, walks out on our stage on Saturday.
Can you throw out any names?
No, I'm not going to throw out any names. It may happen, it may not. I don't know.
Think it's a local person?
Don't know. Could be, possible.
I think he knows, folks. He's just not telling us.
Yeah.
He's got a smile on
his
face.
We'll see. We'll see.
I
got to keep some secrets.
A sneaking suspicion he knows, but he's not going to tell us. So you might want to go down and find out who it is.
Yep.
Just wanted to touch on the following weekend, Divas Gone Country.
Absolutely. Yes. The Divas have been here before, and they are a great go-ahead country trio. In this case, in this incarnation, highlighting the great female country vocalists from the 40s all the way up to the present day.
Says here Dolly Parton, Tammy Wynette.
Yep.
I interviewed Tammy Wynette
Did
once.
you?
She was in a really bad mood.
Ooh, I'm sorry.
Shania Twain.
Shania Twain, who is doing her her final farewell tour around the nation right now, I believe.
Is she even 40 years old and she's doing a farewell tour?
Well, she's older than that.
Is she?
I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Reba McEntire.
Reba.
Speaking of ageless people, it's
Yeah.
Reba McEntire.
Reba McEntire. Yeah.
Carrie Underwood. Gretchen Wilson, Taylor Swift.
Yeah, and those three are definitely below 40, I think.
But they're doing those kind of music, and you said the 40s on, so we're talking Patsy Cline.
Patsy Cline, yeah.
Yeah, if you're going to do a Divas of Country, you have to have Patsy Cline.
Right, absolutely.
I would guess Loretta Lynn.
Yep, all kinds of good stuff.
I don't know my Divas of Country that well.
You're hitting them. You're hitting them. But yeah, the Divas Gone Country, they'll be with us on July 17th, 1 week after Tonic. So that's Saturday the 17th, again 7:30 p.m. And also lots of good tickets available still for the Divas. So come on down. You can visit us in person at the Faribault Daily News box office in the Paradise Theater lobby. You can phone your order in. You can also order online. Order your tickets online at www.paradisecenterforthearts.org.
Couldn't do that before.
Oh, but you can now. Yep.
Is there any kind of a fee for doing it online?
There is a processing fee. There is a processing fee for doing it online, but you know it's a small fee, and you know I think the culture is used to that now. So yeah, don't let that intimidate you, folks.
Just go on your website.
Yeah. on the website, www.paradisecenterforthearts.org.
There must be somewhere. I guess I didn't notice it on the web. Is there a place on there to click?
Yeah, you go looking for tickets, and there's a heading on the website, and you go from there. Okay. It's pretty self-explanatory.
All right.
Yeah.
And there's a minimal processing fee.
A minimal processing fee.
Tonic Soulfa this weekend, an a cappella group. You know, I've noticed, Carter, as I grow older, I seem to have diversified my musical interest. You know, when I was a kid, I was into rock and roll, of course, and that was pretty much all I'd ever listen to. Country, are you kidding me? You know, that kind of thing. As I grew older, I find myself liking more country music. I'm not really big into the real old country, you know, because the modern country's pretty much like pop.
Yeah.
I don't know that I like that all that much, but some of it I like. But I find myself liking more kinds of music. For example, I never thought I'd ever love what you would call beautiful music.
Oh, you mean like easy listening, or
no, the music of you know, of the 1700s.
Oh, okay. So
Beethoven,
classical,
like classical music.
Yeah.
But I find myself listening to that from time to time too.
Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting. You know, I kind of came from the opposite pole. I grew up with classical, and I had to get to know rock and roll, and you know, you kind of forced to, because your whole peer group is listening to you know, everything under the sun, and so you can't help but get immersed in it. And then, you know, I found folk music, and now I'm getting more into country and
bluegrass.
Bluegrass.
You know, I never thought that'd be a big bluegrass, but I really like good bluegrass. It's fun. Well, any good music is good to listen to.
Yeah.
I'm still not a hip hop guy.
No, neither am I. Neither am I. Could never quite.
For any of you hip hop fans out there, you know, that's the beauty of music. They got tastes for something for everyone. Yeah,
exactly. And never quite got into the heavy metal either. You know, the Guns N' Roses and all that stuff.
And that's why, Carter, having the Paradise is awesome here in Faribault, because you guys are doing a great job of that diversification too, in terms of musical taste.
Yeah.
Here this weekend you got an a cappella group. Next weekend a country group.
Yeah. Yeah, and beyond that, we've got a bluegrass group in September. We'll have Monroe Crossing here. Further down the calendar, we'll have a tribute to Simon and Garfunkel. So we're covering as many of the bases as we can in a very brief calendar year. So.
And Carter Martin is with us. He is the Executive Director of the Paradise Center for the Arts. We're talking today about the fact that Tonic Soulfa, and anybody that follows music pretty much at all knows about Tonic Soulfa.
Yeah, especially in Minnesota. They are Minnesota boys.
Emmy Award winning. Multiple time Emmy Award winning.
Yes, indeed.
Just have a new album out, I saw on their website.
Yep, that is right. You'll have to fill me in on the title if you're looking at it there, because honest to God, I don't remember what it's called. But they are working on a new album, so we're going to hear a lot of, I imagine we're going to hear a lot of tracks from that new album on their show on Saturday.
This doesn't have the new album title on it.
Oh, okay. Well, they need to get that on their web information.
Well, it is, but I mean, it's not on the sheet I have.
Oh, it's not on the sheet. Okay.
It's just a short fact sheet.
Yeah.
That I printed off the website.
Gotcha.
Talks about the fact that they've entertained at hundreds of national corporate events, Jostens down in Owatonna.
Yeah.
They've been at Thrivent Financial. Life Touch, which I think is up by St. Cloud.
Okay.
3M companies.
Yeah.
A lot of Minnesota-based. Walmart, which is not Minnesota-based.
No, very Arkansas-based.
Medtronic, which is in Minnesota. General Mills. You know. Terrific group.
Terrific group, yeah.
It's hard to believe. Their first Emmy was won in 2010, and they've already been inducted into the Midwest Music Hall of Fame.
Yeah, that's a wonderful honor. Yeah. Well, you know, you're inducted when you're inducted.
Yeah. Yes.
So, but yeah, they are going to be here in Faribault, and you know, this award-winning group that started in the 90s, ahead of the curve.
The New York Times describes Tonic Soulfa's sound as, and I quote here, a vocal kaleidoscope, unique to the human voice.
Now there's praise. A vocal kaleidoscope. What does that look like? What does that sound like? you know, a vocal kaleidoscope.
Well, they do the instruments, the bass and everything.
Sure, yeah, and that's, you know, that's the great thing about a cappella. You have to pull all of that beatbox material out of the mouth of one person or the mouth of, you know, whoever's got the best talent for that in the group. So, yeah.
And again, I can't get over the prices of these tickets, folks. It's so reasonably priced. I guarantee you, if you go up to cities to listen to Tonic Sofa, you won't be paying $17 or $22.
No, no, that's very true. So we like to think that we are the most affordable option. It's right here in your own backyard here in Faribault.
Carter said, you heard it right from his mouth on this airwave, that if you're not a member, you can become a member.
Yes, you can.
This weekend.
Yes, you can.
And get the $17 price.
Mm-hmm. That is right. Yeah, come and talk to us. You can talk to Heather Neal, our box office associate. You can talk to me. I'll be in the lobby prior to the performance. Become a member of the Paradise. Support your community arts center right here in Faribault, and you get a number of benefits for your dollar. You're going to be in the know about everything that we have coming up. We give you a monthly postcard. We send you an email blast about upcoming events. That's why all of our members knew about this before anybody else, because we added Tonic Solfa late in the calendar. You know, our season brochure had already been out, and this was a special treat for everybody. So if you're a member, you got to hear about it before the general public did. So become a member and be in the know.
In the previous no, actually.
Mm-hmm. In the previous no. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
We're in the know now. But
yeah.
They were in the know before we were in the know.
Mm-hmm.
If that makes any sense. 9 Merlin players are performing 9. They're
yes.
going to be on the show in a couple weeks.
They are. They are indeed.
I'm looking forward to visiting with them about their new show, the Merlin Players Professional Theater, right here in Faribault.
Yep.
9.
Yep.
The number. 9.
9 was based on the movie 8½. By Federico Fellini, which apparently is a very long movie. I've never seen it, but
it's Italian.
It's Italian. It's one of those great Italian post-war films that you hear people talk about every once in a while. And this is about a director, a film director, and all of the women in his life.
Dozens, it says.
And dozens, yes.
Dozens of beautiful women.
Dozens of beautiful women, and in the case of the Merlin Players musical, we've got dozens of beautiful women from around the area who have been cast in the show.
Why couldn't I have been Guido Contini?
Guido Contini, yeah, it's a great name. Yeah, and he gets to go around in his white suit and look very suave and slick. And then you find that this man who has the look of having everything is really enthralled to the women in his life, and that they really have it over him in terms of who's got the power and who's controlling who.
Well, isn't that always the case?
Isn't that always the case?
The original Broadway show won 5 Tony Awards, including Best Musical in 1982.
Mm-hmm.
So this sounds like it's going to be a great show. I'm looking forward to visiting with them in a couple weeks, right on this very show.
Likewise. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing it. I have not seen a Merlin Players show before, so this will be a first for me. So very much looking forward to 9.
They do a great job.
Yeah.
So again, this weekend it's Tonic Solfa, Saturday night.
Mm-hmm.
Box office opens tomorrow.
Tomorrow we will be open at noon to 5. But you can always call in, leave a message, and we will pick up your order for you. And again, you can always order online. No need to wait for anyone to speak to you. So go to paradisecenterforthearts.org, look for tickets, and pick up a ticket for Tonic Solfa, pick up a ticket for Divas Gone Country, pick up a ticket for 9.
I was flipping the channels one day. I guess I was bored or something on a weekend. I'm pretty sure it was Tonic Solfa that I saw on the on public television.
Quite possible.
They're a very moving song.
Yeah,
that I saw.
They've done a lot on PBS, and I'm sure that they have a wide range from upbeat songs to the very moving to
this is one of those songs. Actually, my tears rolling down my cheek.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't strike me as a man who cries a lot.
Well, I'm crying a lot lately because I had dry eye. But it was just very moving.
Yeah, Yeah.
Tonic Sofa.
Tonic Sofa. Come and be moved by the sound of acapella.
This weekend.
Yeah. Well, Gordy, you should come by, pick up a ticket, and we'll put you in the house and see if you're crying by the time you come out.
You're open until 8 on Thursday night, right?
Yes, we are open till 8 on
And
Thursday
you always
night.
sell tickets an hour before each performance.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
I would not wait for this one.
No, I would not wait for this one. We've been booking about 20 tickets per day. So we've got about half a house left to fill at this point. So, but don't let that make you complacent.
No.
Get up, come over, jump on it. All right? Again, 507-332-7372, ParadiseCenterForTheArts.org.
Yep. And you don't know how much longer they're going to be able to book Tonic Sofa here in Faribault because they're getting bigger every day.
Well, they're getting bigger every year, but I think, the feeling I get is that they have a commitment to the home state. And so it wouldn't surprise me if we'll be seeing them again, like an old friend that comes around for the holidays.
That would be very cool.
Yeah.
So Tonic Sofa this weekend again. Divas of Country next weekend.
Mm-hmm.
They'll be singing some of those old standbys from some divas of country, like Dolly Parton,
Tammy
Patsy
Wynette,
Cline, Loretta Lynn,
Gretchen Wilson, Carrie Underwood, who's definitely under 40.
under 30.
Or 30, yeah.
Taylor Swift.
Definitely who's, my goodness, who is just everywhere these days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks, Carter. Certainly appreciate you coming in.
My pleasure.
And
My pleasure.
Let's hope we sell out this
Let's
weekend.
hope we sell out this weekend.
I can't believe you couldn't. I mean, you should sell that out. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, indeed.
So people, make sure you take advantage of this terrific entertainment coming to Faribault. Obviously, if you don't take advantage of it, then you can't complain if it doesn't come back.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta
Yep.
take advantage.